My name's Kevin Devine. That's who the hell I am. From Brooklyn, New York. I'm legit Brooklyn. I grew up there. I didn't like move from Ohio. Not to disparage you if you did, but that's what's up. Brothers Blood on Favorite Gentleman Records, which is this independent label from Atlanta, Georgia. There's these kids in this band, Manchester Orchestra, and they were kind enough to put my stuff out. They're good dudes, and especially the drummer, Jeremiah, who runs the label, is just like, I was with Capitol, and I've been with independent labels that were a little more established prior to Capitol, but this is the first time I've ever felt like someone really knew what the hell he was doing. Very few bands that get to that level actually crack and make a big major label record anyway, and someone like me, it was kind of almost weird I was even there in the first place, so I'm happy I got to do what I did. I'm really stoked about the way it came out. Everything I'd want to show someone that's like, this is the kind of music I want to make, we got it all on this record, I think. It's a bit heavier, I think, than the last record. Was a bit more kind of pristine, kind of folk rocky kind of stuff, and there's some atmospheric stuff that wasn't really there, and there's a couple of really like throat shreddy screaming things that weren't, I always liked that stuff, but the last record was a little more focused on kind of writing something more based on acoustic guitar, and this is not necessarily. Leonard Cohen, who's so obviously, to me, I think he's the best lyricist ever in pop music. Every line, it feels like he poured over it and poured over. There's no like, the economy of language is so strong and the images are so evocative, and not everyone's as talented as Leonard Cohen. I'm not as a writer, I know that, but you can still strive for that. The Brothers Blood song, I think, is a song that has a lot going on in it about family and, you know, relationships and bad decisions, and also at a broader level, a plea for greater social understanding and empathy, as boring and as high-minded as that might sound. There's a lot going on for me in the record, because I guess I wrote it, so there better be. If you're bored with it or you don't have much to say, then you probably shouldn't be a singer-songwriter, right? I made out with a girl and we slept together listening to that Feist record, and that was nice. I mean, because I wasn't thinking of Feist, I was thinking of the girl, because she was fine and it was nice. But so that's nice. Appetite for Destruction's nice if the girl's like kind of sleazy and into that kind of thing. I think the weirdest record I ever made out to, I made out in high school to, while the videotape of Smashing Pumpkins' Euphoria was on in the background, and I don't feel stoked to admit that to you now. I also had a deep makeout session at 14 years old to 16 Stone by Bush. I was like, yo, this is gonna be as good as Nirvana. I was 14. I was wrong. Making out's sick, unless you're making out to like the Insane Clown Posse, then you're a strict up loser. But otherwise, never made out with a Juggalo. But I mean, I'm not like above it. I just think I'd like to listen to like, you know, Sam Cooke while we do it instead of spray Fago all over or whatever it's called. I'm glad we had this conversation. See the way I'm looking at you? I'm like, let's make out now, dog.